Hi everyone. In this week's module, we're going to be talking about the functions of a kitchen, specifically in this video as defined by research, and we'll be talking about some current kitchen trends. So when we investigate this kitchen research, we'll find out and discuss what do people do in their kitchen, who are the ones who are cooking, how do people cook, how do they use their kitchens, what do they have in their kitchen and what do people want in their kitchen? These things might be slightly different. Then we'll talk about some current and evolving trends in space usage and activities that occur in the kitchen, environmental awareness, appliances, cabinetry, and finish up with colors, finishes, and materials. So in the 1990s, the NKBA ran a couple of studies, the results of which they then turned into this textbook here, our NKBA guidelines. And it turns out that indeed, interior design, it's a science. So let's look at the data. Here are kind of the headings that we're going to talk about. And the first one is, what do people do in the kitchen? Well, they do a number of things, including manage their households, socialize, that's an important function, and they eat in their kitchen. But surprise, surprise, the number one thing that people do in their kitchen is that they cook. 70% of people prepare a meal 5 or more times a week. As we mentioned, eating in the kitchen is common. There are often multiple people standing around, socializing, using the kitchen, even if not all of them are cooking. And finally, there are a number of activities in the kitchen that need counter or table space and seating. Who exactly is cooking in the kitchen? It's most common that one person in a household does most of the cooking. When there are two cooks, either they take turns or there's a teacher-student kind of relationship. And finally, the surveys found out that singles, as opposed to households or families, cook less often and use their kitchens less often. The next question was, how do people cook in their kitchen? And the number one answer is they use their microwave. It is a major appliance and is used frequently. The sink is also a major focal point of how they cook in their kitchen. And finally, counter space is very, very important. It's both a primary preparation area and a secondary preparation area. Digging a little deeper into that food preparation task, people use their kitchens for preparing food from scratch, for baking, for grilling, many other food prep tasks. And let's not forget the trash or disposal function of a kitchen. The trash is frequently accessed during food preparation. It's very important that it is centrally located and easily accessible. And don't forget to store the recyclables. Here's a couple other important findings about how people cook. First of all, most people are frequent users of fresh produce. This is important when we talk about how to store and access the produce. There's actually less use of convenience foods than might be expected. And finally, most people are only occasional users of carry-out food. So let's move on to the question of what people have in their kitchen. They have a refrigerator, they have a range, and we'll learn more about what a range is later, and they have a microwave oven. Dishwashers and garbage disposals are also common. Built-in ovens and cooktops are only found in a minority of kitchens. What do people have in their kitchens, however? They have small appliances, an average of 12 small appliances per household. Some of the small appliances are stored on the countertops. There's actually a lot of items stored on kitchen countertops. Not all of them are food prep tools. So let's delve into the question of what people actually want in their kitchens. It turns out that many people don't fit their kitchen. They might have trouble reaching the wall cabinets, the shelves might be difficult to access, and the standard counter heights may be too high or too low. This is an opportunity for us as custom kitchen designers to really adapt a standard or cookie cutter kitchen design for a particular client. When the NKBA investigated the question of what people actually want in their kitchens, a couple of important findings kind of floated to the top. And the first one is that people generally express satisfaction with their kitchen. They mostly like their kitchen, but they want more space, more storage, more cabinets, more countertops. Efficiency and organization are also at the top of the wish list. And this is important for us as custom kitchen designers, people who had input into their kitchen designs. So they had it designed for them and not just bought a pre-designed kitchen. They are more satisfied. So there's a danger as a kitchen and bath designer to think that, well, I live with a kitchen and a bathroom every day. I know all about it. Um, but it's important to look deeper, to dig deeper, to widen your experience. These surveys cover a diverse population, and we can learn from these kind of overall pictures, things that we can apply then to a specific and custom kitchen design.